We use Boolean logic and logical operators all the time. First, I'm going to talk about the logical operator AND. We use this operator all the time. For example, if it's sunny outside and you're in the mood to go to the beach, you'll probably want to go to the beach. Or if you're at a traffic light and you see that the light is green and there's no cars in front of you, then you'll probably want to drive your car. In Java, we can also do statements like this, and we use this symbol that means and within our Java code. So for example, imagine you're asked to make a super simple software program for a teacher, and all the program is going to do is determine whether or not someone passed the class. Let's say the requirements of passing a class is that you have to have greater than an 80 on your score of the class, and that you can't have missed too many days of school. Let's say 30 is too many days of school to miss. This is what the program would sort of look like. We would have an if statement, and it would say student grade is greater than 80. So we need to check that the student grade is greater than that threshold, which is 80. And this is the and part. The student's number of days absent must be less than 30. So you can't be absent 30 or more days. So if both of these conditions are met, then the student has passed the class. If either one of these does not evaluate to true, then we will not make it into this code and the student will not have passed the class. So the student grade has to be greater than 80 and the number of days has to be less than 30. So imagine you have a student grade that is 80, and let's say this student has missed 30 days of school. In this case, both of them will be false, right? Because 80 is not greater than 80 and 30 is not less than 30 because they're equal to 30 and equal to 80. So in this case, the student was almost there, but not quite. So they did not pass the class, and we will skip this. However, if instead both of these were true, so let's say the score was 85 and the number of days was absent was only 5 days, then both of these would be true. A true statement here and a true statement here evaluates to true, so the student passes the class. If either one of these have been false or both of them are false, we will skip. So for example, even if you had 100 in the class, but you missed 50 days of school, then you will not pass the class because this one will be false, this one will be true. True and false does not make a true. So you would skip this line of code and the student did not pass the class.